Hi, it's Matt here from Go Green Auto. So I thought I'd make this quick video about changing the cabin filter in a UK spec right-hand drive BMW i3. There's plenty of videos out there on the internet, on YouTube, on changing cabin filters in the BMW i3, but they're all for the left-hand drive versions. The filter's in the same location for right-hand drive, but of course now it's underneath the steering wheel and around the driver's pedals, so the procedure is a little bit different. Already taken this one apart. It's relatively easy. It's just awkward, as they always are with cars, just because of the position that these things are in. So firstly, you need to take this panel off, which is up above the pedals here. It's just held on the two sides, so you just have to get in there and yank it. And then there is this wiring harness which is connecting to the speaker here and the light. So you need to whip that off, and then it's held in place with two clips on the plastic panel here. So you just need to detach this from the wiring harness so you can get that out of the car. Next thing you need to do, well, actually I should say first of all, you need to take the carpet out as well. I've got it over there in the passenger's footwell. The next thing you need to do is whip this up out the way, and you just do this by grabbing the corner and giving it a yank forward. You don't need to take it all the way off, just get it so you can bend it out the way there. And then next you need to undo the two screws there and there that hold your footrest down, and they are just two Torx screws. You need a T20 Torx screwdriver. Take those screws out, and then you can just fold this back. You can't remove this because it is attached to the carpet. However, I have done some of these cars in the past where this has come away from the carpet and you can actually lift it out, but it should be attached, so you just have to leave it there. Then you need to remove this piece of polystyrene and whip that out of the car. And then with this folded back, it's going to keep getting in your way, but let me just swap hands there. With this folded back, you can get to the cabin filter location, which is up under there. And this is the door for it. So you just click this item here and this will hinge. You don't have to remove it, but it gives you far better access if you do whip this out. And it will sit on the hinges there, but you can wiggle that and lift it off the hinge and get that out completely. And then obviously your filters are in the back there. And I've taken the filters out here, and you have two-part filters. The BMW part number is 64116823725, but these are made by Mann Filters, so of course you can just buy them from Mann for probably a third of the price. And as always, you've got an airflow, so they need to go in like that, because the air is coming from the outside to the inside, so the arrow needs to be pointing that way. But yeah, just slide in, as always, the same with all cars, slide in one, let it drop down, slide in the next above it like that, and then put everything back in the reverse. The other thing I'll just add is when buying air filters, it is better to get filters that have got this fabric felt edges, top and bottom. And that's because it allows you to flex the filter, and you need that in this case because the steering column is in the way, so you have to bend it to get it into the filter housing. And it makes a huge difference if they've got this felt top. But I've got here a filter made by Comline, and some filters have this thinner, more rigid top and bottom, and it's still made of a sort of felt type material, but there's an awful lot of glue there holding the filter in place, and these are absolutely rigid. As you can see, there's absolutely no flex at all, and when you do flex it, they just tear, which isn't the end of the world, because when you get it in the box, it's going to all hold in place and still do its job fine. But if you can find filters that are a bit more flexible, then it makes the job an awful lot easier.